Hey, this is Hellbilly from Rockstars Glued Radio, and I'm sitting talking to the band Shotgun Surprise. How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sweet.
Hot.
Amazing.
Yeah. So now, where y'all based from?
Now we're based out of Preble County, Dayton, Ohio area, but we're mainly from Preble County, Camden, Lewisburg, Verona, Brookville. So, yep.
Cool. Now, can you introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
I am Dale Spradling, and I am the front man.
I'm CJ Jones, playing drums.
Dally, playing guitar.
Schwa, guitar, screamer.
Cool.
Clemmer on bass.
Oh, I meant bear call, not screamer. Bear call. Yeah, that's the bear call.
Cool, awesome. So now, how did y'all meet and form Shotgun Surprise?
Long story short, I retired from music. I played music for about 20 years.
Right.
Retired. My little girl here started getting real good at the guitar and wanted to make a father-daughter project CD, and went to my hometown and found some really good musicians to play in there. Got together the first time and practiced and knew it was just going to be bigger than just a father-daughter thing. So, and obviously it is, because 6 months later we got a record contract. So, but yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Sure. Yeah. So, now what's your all songwriting processes? How does it go about? Is individual, or is it a group effort?
Right now it's a group effort. The first CD is mainly me, just because.
In the bathtub.
Yeah, we don't need to be saying that now.
Candlelight, warm water.
Like soak in the bath.
I soak in the bath, and that's where I wrote probably 10 of the songs on the first CD. But yeah, that's kind of a secret that was supposed to stay a secret, Delissa. But no. Like I said, the first CD, because basically I got these guys together and was like, here's my songs, and they all learn them, and then obviously they put their own touches on them and their own feels and everything like that. But now our new stuff, we get in there, and if somebody's got a riff, we run with it, and it's a total band collaboration. I like that a lot better than just me being the guy. Right. So everyone's got an input. Everyone has ownership in it now. Right. So it makes the world go a better place. Right. Even Dally's wrote a song. So I mean. Cool.
So awesome.
Yeah.
What song is that?
It's called I Don't Know. It's going to be on the second CD. Oh, awesome. So but yeah, we had to put our touches on it though. Right. But as far as the base, the foundation of it, yeah, she wrote it and surprised me. Right.
Cool. So is that?
Late for work that day.
Yeah.
We wrote it while he was late for work. We were all ready to practice. I was just jamming.
So, is there a song that maybe has special meaning to you, or that you feel closer to, that you've written?
Products is and it isn't even our style. Products is the song that got us signed. That's the song we submitted to the record company, and they loved it. And but that isn't even close to our style, with songs like Just Messed Up, Road to Nowhere, Whiskey Dick, stuff like that. I mean, it just isn't our style. But that song just has a really good meaning for me, anyways. But I guess as far as a band-wise goes, I think Road to Nowhere is probably the one that means the most as far as the band goes, just because that was really the first song that the band wrote together. Right. So that's always going to be special. When we have 12 CDs under our belt, that song's always going to be the one that's the special one. Right.
Good. So now, what's y'all's musical influences as an individual musician?
You ready for this one?
Yep.
The reason I picked up a guitar was because of Prince. I'm a hard rocker, and Prince is my favorite, and and then go back to the '90s grunge, my era. Alice in Chains, obviously, Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana. That's my style, and these guys, you won't believe what they got after my Prince comment.
We're all right. What about you?
Started out when I was 12 on Metallica on drums, and then after that, went to In Flames, Lamb of God, All That Remains, all that stuff. That's what I listen to. So,
Hell yeah.
Korn, Foo Fighters, and Nirvana.
Wow.
That's it.
Nobody go. You forgot Joan Jett.
Yeah,
Right.
done that.
Joan Jett.
Mine's straight up metal. Devil Driver. Of course,
hell.
Lamb of God. That's who I base my bear growls after.
Right. Hell
Yeah, anything metal, really.
Right.
I'm about the same, straight metalhead. Of course, the grunge area was.
Too. Don't
I like
let 'em
Prince.
lie.
I like Prince too. The grunge area is my
converted him.
basic. Alice in Chains.
Cool.
That's my favorite band.
Awesome. So, is there any musician or artist, like a band or whatever, would you like to work with in a studio later on down the road, or even share the stage with?
Like famous or
Don't matter.
It
Any
don't
other
matter.
bands?
I can't wait to play with Killbox. We're going to have a show together. Killbox is awesome. So Night Screams, New
Right.
York. They were supposed to be down at our CD release last night, and unfortunately their plans. They couldn't do it, but I really want to share the stage with Night Screams also. But yeah, and then obviously I'd like those big bands. Yeah, I'd like to share the stage with Prince. It wouldn't work though with our music, but if Prince come up and said, "Hey, you want to open for us?" Yeah, everybody would. If they came to see Prince, they'd all leave. They'd be filing out the door. But yeah, and you can't bring back the dead, but obviously Lane Staley and Kurt Cobain. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be a dream come true. But yeah, as far as local bands around here, Killbox and Night Screams, and all the rest of them, we've shared the stage with some really good bands, and Clockwork Soul, love those guys and gal, Epicus, Black Cloud Syndrome. Gathering Mercury, they did a kick-ass job.
Cool.
So
Awesome. So
they're Boba Flex, of course. Keep talking.
yeah.
Keep
I want to
talking.
play with Boba Flex again.
So do I. I
They
want
were
to touch
awesome.
his body.
Kick ass.
They were awesome live.
I touched his body when he was singing. He didn't see it.
Right.
That you're underage and you're gonna
So, what about you? Would you like to?
I mean, I'd like to play with Korn,
Yeah.
Five Finger, Slipknot.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'd like to play with Hell yeah. Definitely.
Hell yeah, too. All right, awesome. So, what is happening to y'all right now? Like, I know y'all just had a CD release last night. So, how did that go, and what's going on with y'all throughout the summer and all?
CD release, awesome. McGuffey's House of Rock is fantastic venue, fantastic. And that was actually our first gig as Shotgun Suprise. So her first stage performance ever was on that big stage. So
really?
So it was kind of an eye opener. But
After we finished that CD too, wasn't it?
yeah.
After we finished our CD, played at McGuffey's.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, but I just forgot the question now.
Like, what's going on? Like, as far as like.
Okay. Well, thank God for CJ. Gave him 4 hours, and he was like, "Yep, I'll fill in." Our drummer quit on us after we got back from tour, and so now we're auditioning drummers. But I have a tour set up, so we've got to find a drummer to tour with us. We might be touring with Edema. In late August. There's another big band we might be touring with too, and I'm not allowed to say that who it is, but touring, getting our CD out. Our CD comes out nationwide September 4th. Our record company's putting it out then. It just came out for us locally, and you can get it online or whatever. But as far as being in the music stores across the country and stuff like that, that's September 4th.
Oh, cool.
So we're just going to play when we can, and plug it away, doing what we love to do.
Right. Now, for you, how old are you again? I think I know I asked you that before, but anyway, how old are you, and like, how did you started out? How young have you been? Like when you start playing guitar.
I got my first guitar in Christmas of '09, wasn't it? After like 3 years of begging for one. And he finally got me one.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
15 now, so it's been 2 years.
Well, about 2.5 years, yeah.
2.5 years.
Really? Is it have you self-taught you, or did your dad show you how to play, or what?
A little bit.
Really?
A little bit.
Yeah. He taught me.
Right. So how does it feel to have like your daughter and the band? I know like when you're on the road, whatever, at least you're stuck with family. Like, you know, some people have to leave their family at home when they're on the road, like other musicians. But so how does that feel and all that?
I wouldn't be doing it again if it wasn't that way.
Right.
So I mean, it's a really special feeling, and words can't describe. I mean, being on stage with your kids, I mean, it's a wonderful feeling, and but I mean, you know, and as far as on tour goes, everyone in the band is now a big family. So I trust, you know, I can turn around and go somewhere or whatever, and I trust the rest of the band to watch after or whatever if we're on venues or whatever we haven't been in. You know, I'm not the only set of eyes that's going to be on her.
Right.
So.
Right.
So it's a feeling that's indescribable.
Right. So what would you all rather do, be in the studio or out on the road?
I really like playing out on the road. You know, studio's awesome.
Yeah.
And everything. And obviously that's how we're going to make a living is, you know, the CDs and everything. But playing in different cities, playing across the country, that's a good feeling for me. I just like meeting new people and different venues.
Right.
It's about the experience.
Right.
That's what it's for.
Cool.
Anybody can sit in the studio and play music, but to go out and do it, that's the feeling, that's the experience, that's what we want.
Right.
It is awesome writing new songs, though.
Yeah.
I love writing new songs.
Right.
So our second CD is definitely going to be a little heavier, a little more of our influences, you know.
Right.
With the older school like vocals.
He just called me old. Can you believe that shit?
The old school vocals with the new age guitars and crunches and breakdowns and all that.
Oh, cool.
And the bass dives in it a lot more.
Right.
All that awesome stuff. So it's
cool.
That's why I like being in the studio.
Right.
But touring is much better.
Right.
Yeah. Except for the driving. The driving is terrible.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
right.
it's always exhausting and me sleeping halfway out.
Yeah, have you ever seen anyone sleeping halfway out a window?
I'll post it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mouse is all open.
You learn things about people when you're on the road.
Well, okay.
That you normally wouldn't know. That's
right.
for sure.
Well,
Sleeping patterns.
Well, that brings me up to my next question. Okay, since you're on the road, you always telling me some stories just a few minutes ago. Awesome. So, what's the craziest moments so far since you've been on the road?
You guys take that one away.
I think the shampoo one was hilarious. We were at Lake Huron.
Yeah. Lake
Huron. But we were swimming in the lake, and then we went and took a shower, and
showered in the sink.
Yeah, they have this. Yeah, showering in the sink, and they have this little water park thing for kids. And Dally and Chris sitting there, especially Dally, putting shampoo on in the bathroom. And then they run out of the bathroom and they're running through the little kids' water park. There's tons of kids. There's 50 to 75 little kids playing in this water park, and they're running through there with
showering in the sprinklers.
Yep, with shampoo in their hair, and that's hilarious. We should have videotaped it.
We should have.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I wasn't naked that time, but
Yeah. As many times
90% of the time.
Wow, that's awesome. Now you was talking about.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
It wasn't awesome. I've seen his ass enough now.
Now, what was this little story about Walmart?
Oh, the Walmart thing.
the
Yeah,
Walmart.
we went in there to get some supplies or whatever, and we're walking out of Walmart.
peanut butter and bread.
Yeah, peanut butter and bread, and
That's what we lived on.
And a can opener.
Oh,
and a
That's
can opener that did not work.
yeah.
So we're walking out of Walmart with our stuff, and everybody's just walking back to our vehicle, our truck and trailer and stuff, and we turn around and Schwa is nowhere to be found. And we're like, where the hell did he go? So we all turn around, walk back into Walmart, And lo and behold, Schwa has turned into a Walmart greeter. He's standing in Walmart. I think he was in Pennsylvania. And he's greeting everyone that's coming. Hey, welcome to Walmart. Have a good day. Well, I said the actual greeter came over and gave him his badge. He was doing such a good job. So we had to pull him away, though. It was ridiculous.
It was time for his union break. I had to relieve him, you know?
Right.
He looked tired. He needed a break.
I know, I liked the last night with that big old meal from the bar they gave us.
Of course it was.
It was good food.
Dally just likes going to the venues where we get free food at. So, the Reverb in Reading, Pennsylvania, they set us up sweet. I mean, just us and Mind Drop. We go in this place, and I think it was about a 1,500 capacity club, and they lead us through the back way and everything, and lead us upstairs, and they've got the window where the two-way mirror where you can look out and they can't see you looking down at them and stuff like that. 2 big living rooms, big screen TVs, internet. They had 2 big coolers full of energy drink. Obviously, you'd say energy drinks, and pops, the whole 9 and everything. And it was like a little apartment up there. They said, "What do you guys like to eat?" 15 minutes later, he just brought us in all kinds of pizzas, and I mean, they just treated us like we was Nickelback or Bon Jovi or whoever. I mean, they treated us awesome. It was a great experience. Awesome. But the people there, though, in Reading, although they were friendly, their line is, "Hey, you guys, your Shotgun Surprise, you guys are great. By the way, have you ever seen Monopoly?" And I was like, "Yeah, we've seen Monopoly. This is Reading, Pennsylvania." And I'm like, "Okay." And the first guy has come up to me and told me this, and I'm like, "Okay, well, it's Reading, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know I'm in Reading." Right. "No, right behind that fence is Reading Railroad." And I was like, "Oh, from Monopoly." And I was like, "Well, that's cool. That's cool." And he's like, "Yeah, man, we're on the Monopoly board." That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Next guy comes up to me. "Hey, man, your band's great. Shotgun Surprise, right?" Yeah, Shotgun Surprise. "You guys are awesome. Do you know where you are? You're in Red. Have you ever seen the Monopoly board?" I was like, yeah, okay. Third guy, "You guys are great. You're in Reading, Pennsylvania." And I was like, "Yeah, the Monopoly board, right?" And every person that came up to us, that was basically the first thing they said. They were proud of being on the Monopoly board, I'll tell you.
Wow, cool. Must be. Wow.
I know Camden, Ohio isn't on the Monopoly board, so I guess they got something to brag about, and we don't. So.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
I was looking for a go so I can collect my 200.
Yeah. Wish there was always get out of jail free card.
Right. Yeah. I think they were on the other side of the board, though. I don't know.
Right. So, now, what do you see you as like your biggest challenges to overcome as an artist?
Getting the music out there. It really is. I mean, back when I used to play, we didn't have the Facebook, MySpace, or whatever. I mean, obviously there was internet. It wasn't Stones and Rocks. I'm not that old, but hey, now don't look at me like that. But everybody, that was the thing to do. You went out, you listened to local music,
right?
And if somebody dug a band, they followed that band. No matter where they went, they followed that band. And now you have the internet, and you have the Facebooks and the Reverb Nations and the Twitters and everything, and it would seem like it would be easier to get your name and your product out there easier. But you go into the clubs and stuff, and some nights, when we played on tour, we played up in Michigan for some dates. Well, actually, we started here at the Thompson House, and 10-15 people here go up to Lansing, Michigan, and it was pretty much a packed bar. And go up to the next bar, it was empty. Go to the next bar, it was packed. It was so inconsistent, and it's just like, and it wasn't so much the cities, so much. I just think the music scene is just. People aren't going out as much like they used to watch it, and I'm sure the smoking laws and everything like that have an effect on it. But it's a lot more difficult just to get your your name and your music out there. I mean, we're a signed band, and September 4th we're going to be a national band, and we're still trying to get our name out there just as much as the garage bands who play out once a month, and we're all in this together, and that's what the bands really need to do is just stand up and go at it and just get the word out. But that's the biggest challenge I see. As far and keeping a drummer.
Right.
So we're going to be going on number 3 drummer now, and but besides that, I mean, just getting the name out there and getting the word out, and promoting other bands too as well. I mean, it's only helping yourself.
Right.
And if you got some cool bands, we work a lot with Clockwork Soul and Epicus and Black Cloud Syndrome up in Dayton, and we all self-promote in Gathering Mercury. We all self-promote our bands to our fans about their bands, and that builds the crowd up like that too. But all the bands need to really do that because it's only helping themselves.
Right. So what about you all? Like, what do you see like y'all's biggest challenges? Like being in a band and you being like young, and is it like being away from your friends and stuff like that? So
she cries all the time.
No, I don't.
She cries like a baby.
I don't know. I'd rather be playing music than high school. But
that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anything?
Nothing.
You guys said it all.
Me being away from the family and stuff.
Well, anything like
on vacation or tour, that's hard.
Right.
But I mean, like,
Nothing.
I don't have no kids, so my hard part is my fun part. So,
Yeah.
The hard part as far as like, touring, being on the road and stuck in a small ass seat for 8 hours. But that's also the fun part, I'm not doing that any other time, so.
Right. Exactly.
For me, the hard shit is the fun shit.
Yeah. Yeah, with that, like all that being said and all that, so what makes it worth it all? What makes all the hard work pay off after the end of the day or end of the tour?
Every time I get on stage with my kids, that's the special part for me. But the overall aspect of it is that CD. I mean, we got the CD out now, and everyone in the band has never experienced that before, and now they have, this is ours, it's ownership. And now everyone's jumping at the bit to put the second one out, because the second one again is going to be really special, because it's going to be a collaboration of all of us on the second one, and you're going to hear more songs like the Just Messed Ups or Just Fucked Ups, and the Whiskey Dicks and the Road to Nowheres and stuff like that. So it's really exciting for us.
Cool. So now, what all sites can people find you at? Besides Facebook, anything?
Oh, let's see. Facebook, Reverb Nation, Twitter, YouTube. I think there's a few other sites. Obviously, on a record company site, Tape Music. We're on there as well.
hopefully soon bands in town.
Oh, I think we are on Bands in Town now. Yeah, I think
we got our dates up there.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yeah, we're on Bands in Town thing too.
That's an app for your phone. Get it, download it.
Wow, awesome.
You know where we are all the time.
It's awesome. Every song or every band that's on your phone automatically shows up where they're playing.
Wow.
If you have that app, it's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Rockstars Glue has an app too, don't they?
Yeah. Well, we got a TuneIn app. Yeah. Yeah, if you could.
Oh, by the way, my shirt last night at our CD release party was a Rockstars Glued shirt. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
That's awesome. Thank you. I mean, you all been a big supporter of Rockstars Glued, and we just want to say thank you for all that. Appreciate
it. It definitely works both ways.
Right,
I mean,
Thank you for playing us.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's awesome.
No problem, y'all. I mean, that's what we are here for, of course, the Rockstars Glued, and we try to get bands out there and heard around the world pretty much, so anywhere. So I just want to say thank you on our behalf, because, y'all give us a shout out, I remember one time, last time, up there at Tap Outs where y'all played, and y'all gave, actually let me do a little part on that song. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. Being that.
Right, and that was I enjoyed that too, because that's when I met the Killbox and got him up there and played drums on a song and stuff like that. And so that was awesome. That's why I'm excited, because he's an awesome drummer. So that's why I'm excited to actually share the stage with him. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.
Awesome. So other than that, if you, I don't got no more questions, but I got one more. So anyway, I just want to say thank you again for this interview. And one last question: what does music mean to you?
What does music mean to me? At this point in time, everything. It does. It's
happiness, anger, sadness, everything.
It's
the life.
Right.
Music is my life.
Music is your life.
Yeah.
That's our little band there, and wristband. But yeah, this band, and it's family now,
right.
And so music is everything, because it's family, and obviously getting family up there on stage with you, and actually, we're not a normal, band like that, and you just get up there and it's just exhilarating, and it's just everything. I would much rather be playing music than anything in the world.
Right.
So it's what makes me happy, and now that she's up there playing too, it makes me ecstatic. So it's a good feeling.
What about you?
Well, I'm filling in on drums for them right now, but I used to be in a band, Circle of 12, for a while, and I played ever since I was 12, and I started playing out live when I was 15, I think, 15, 16, and ever since that, it was awesome.
Right.
I would, any day, no one wants to go to their shitty jobs.
Right.
I'd rather go out on stage and play whatever instrument you love, and it's just adrenaline rush and everything about it's amazing.
Wow. And you only practice their songs for like 4 hours, right? Yeah. And I just got done seeing you play, and I was like, I thought you'd been practice at least for a week or two. I didn't know,
I was just sitting there one day, and Josh is my neighbor, and he comes, knocks on my door. He's like, hey man, our drummer just quit, and we have like 3 more shows.
Right.
And I've never even listened to their music. I never had a CD, and I think they just got their CDs and stuff. And I was like, you know what, I'll help you out. I'll do it. I'm not in band right now, so I was like, just bring me your CD and I'll do what I can. I just sat there for like 4 or 5 hours jamming to it. He came over and jammed with his little practice amp.
Right.
And after that, we had a show the next day.
Right.
That was my practice show.
Wow. Well,
fucking kicked ass at that one. So.
Well, thank you very much.
I know. I was like, wow. It seemed like y'all played together before. When I saw you earlier, and really, it was kick ass. So all of y'all did. And every time I see y'all play, y'all kick ass. So, but other than that, I also noticed, like, when you dropped your drumstick, right?
Yeah.
I just found out
dropped the
about
drumstick, and
I was watching it. I was like, man, you was playing your drums like, Def Leppard.
Dropped the drumstick, and I'm used to playing an acoustic drum set.
Right.
And I just traded that for an electronic one. So I'm sitting there playing. I drop my stick. I'm sitting there playing with like one hand. I was like, wait. This is electronic. I could just use my actual hand. I was like, okay.
I was like,
so I just started using my hand on everything, and it worked.
Yep.
A little embarrassing, but oh well. It happened.
Hey, I saw it, and another my buddy was sitting there, and he goes, man, Def Leppard right there, and you were sitting there just keeping dual bass, keeping time and everything, like no business beat. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but it's all good.
Yeah. It looked cool.
It's just like dropping your pick from time to time. That happens.
Right.
It was pretty fun. Sitting there playing, turn around, and he's like punching his hi-hat with his knuckles. I was like, and I look on the ground, see his drumstick. I was like,
Yeah, I should have brought an extra pair. That would have been nice.
You just better be glad I didn't see you do that, because I would have I would have razzed you on stage. It would have been ugly.
Well, anyway, I just want to say thank you again. And do you got any more shout outs before I let you go?
Night Screams, keep rocking. FYE music stores, go out and buy their stuff on internet shit. And Black Cloud Syndrome, Gathering Mercury, Clockwork Soul, Epicist, good young band. They played with us last night at our CD release party. Really good band, and they're just starting out, and they're going to make some of themselves. I'm going to forget a whole bunch of them. Mind Drop. Mind Drop, they kick ass. Killbox, of course. And right off the top of my head, I can't think of anyone else, but I'm sure these guys can.
All right. Anybody?
Edema.
Bobaflex.
Flex. Hey.
Pretty much anybody that gets on stage, has the balls to get up on stage in front of people and play.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Don't stop.
Right.
Definitely don't stop. Because
Right.
it's just so awesome up on stage.
Right.
Yeah, Dally's singing Journey now, so we need to go duct tape her mouth.
But I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you next time. When y'all jam. And so, you're come on into the site anytime and whatever. Like you're always coming in.
Right.
Anyway, to the chat room.
Whenever I get a chance, I'm on there.
Awesome. So, but thanks guys.
I got a shout out.
Oh no.
Right.
It's going to be the Bear Call shout out. I'm going to give a shout out to Rockstars Cloud.
We are Shotgun Surprise. You're listening to RockstarsMedia.com.